Ben 10 has been an essential part of Cartoon Network's famous collection of animated programming in some way for close to 20 years. This well-known franchise awakens many fans' memories of action cartoons after 5 distinct series, 4 films, countless online games, and numerous attempts at a live-action adaptation. Ben 10 is an American animated series created by Man of Action. This series is about a 10-year-old boy named Ben Tennyson who finds an alien watch-style device called the Omnitrix. This Omnitrix forced itself onto his wrist and gave him the ability to change into 10 distinct alien creatures. Accelerate, Upgrade, Diamond Head, Heat Blast, Stinkfly, Four Arms, Gray Matter, Ghost Freak, Wild Mutt, and Rip Jaws, each with a unique set of skills. In Ben 10 Alien Force, the second series of Ben 10 takes place 5 years into the future, and 15-year-old Ben Tennyson is now back in his regular everyday life. After finishing his adventures, Ben ditched the Omnitrix and developed from a young child to a confident teenager. However, Grandpa Max's mysterious disappearance forces him to wear the Omnitrix and force Ben and Gwen and a changed Kevin 11 to look for him. The third installment in the series and the follow-up to Ben 10 Alien Force is called Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. This series' visuals and storyline follows up the second series, Alien Force. And followed in this series are the same characters, Kevin, Ben, and Gwen. He now uses the Ultimatrix, an early prototype Omnitrix modification that is capable of increasing the strength of his alien forms. Then there's Ben 10 Omniverse, that came out as the fourth series. Storylines of 11-year-old Ben and 16-year-old Ben alternate with each other. Ben gains a new partner in Rook Blanco, an inexperienced alien plumber, when Gwen goes away for college, followed by Kevin to stay close to her. And in the final, most recent series, the fun-loving 10-year-old Ben Tennyson is back in its revival of the well-known cartoon series that ran from 2005 to 2008. During the summer break for the children, he goes on a cross-country journey with Grandpa Max and cousin Gwen, and things take an exciting turn when the Ben finds the Omnitrix. After the final season of Justice League, Ben 10 was added to the Cartoon Network lineup. Comic books and Ben 10 went hand in hand. The show has a format similar to a comic book adaptation, with a monster of the week that is occasionally broken up by constant antagonists and plot lines. It was a certified hit that ran for 4 seasons spanning for 3 years, and it even earned an Emmy. Following that 4-season run of Ben 10, a sequel series was produced. The same creator brought Ben 10 Alien Force to the same network, although it had a different look and feel. In comparison to its peers, Ben 10 Alien Force took a slightly different turn. Ben 10 Alien Force and the highly comparable sequel Ben 10 Ultimate Alien depart from their initial version by adopting a darker tone and doing so regularly. For their brief existence, new brands were allowed to thrive, draw creatively from older styles of television programs and animes, and win over new audiences. So despite the continuous format changes, Alien Force and Ultimate Alien had a huge success. Sadly, what happened after marked the beginning of the franchise demise. Ben 10 Omniverse was the franchise's slow first step towards bringing it back to a younger audience. The character was recreated at age 11 for the second half of the show's run, which was divided into 2 parts. The first half continued the Alien Force storyline. This program started its official run the same year as Teen Titans Go, the animated series widely recognized as the first example of everything horrible that happened to the action cartoons. Many of the things that made the popular Teen Titans series of the early 2000s so beloved were removed, and it was changed into a comedy with an even younger audience in mind. Similar to Teen Titans Go, Omniverse scripting weakened, and the majority of its ongoing plot was abandoned. The character development, scripting, storyline, and visual aesthetic of the original series were dropped for the 2016 relaunch, simply titled Ben 10. In its place, a fresh chapter with less action and more silly humor was created. The rise and fall of Ben 10 appeared to have little to do with the show's quality and more to do with the forces and trends that shaped the television genre. However, fans are eagerly looking forward to what more this franchise has in store, because all 5 Ben 10 series still have the good qualities.